Like and subscribe as we get stuck into this one. Raw kicks off with the Judgment Day's Damian Priest and Finn Balor. They are here to celebrate winning back the WWE Tag Team Championships, but are quickly interrupted by Cody Rhodes. Cody gets under their skin by saying Rhea Ripley is the leader of Judgment Day, and also makes it clear he will get revenge on Damian Priest for low-blowing him last week. Priest challenges Cody to a match at Crown Jewel, and Cody accepts. Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio come down to trap Cody, but JEY USO attacks Dom as Cody brawls in the ring with Priest. Things spill to the floor where JD McDonough chop blocks Cody's leg and Priest sends Cody into the steps. Priest then smashes Cody's leg with a chair, seemingly injuring the American Nightmare. Alpha Academy face New Day in your opening contest. Kofi hits Trouble in Paradise and dives onto Chad Gable. Woods hits his elbow drop to pin Otis for the win. Backstage, Rhea Ripley bumps into Seth Rollins where she pitches the idea of Judgment Day and Seth working together. Seth seems to reject the idea, but Rhea tells him to think about it and walks away. I said it last week, I love how connected Raw feels with the Judgment Day story branching off to other wrestlers and brands. Becky Lynch defends the NXT Women's Championship against Indy Hartwell next. Becky gets to disarm her and makes Indy tap to retain her title. They have a respectful handshake after the belt and Becky goes face to face with Lyra Valkyria, who is the next challenger for her title. Backstage, Nick Aldis apologises to Adam Pearce for the bollocks he pulled on Friday when he had Pearce and JEY USO escorted from the building. Pearce accepts, and to prove he's moved past the incident, he asks Aldis to stay to watch the rest of the show, which the new SmackDown GM accepts. We get a contract signing for the Women's World Championship Fatal 5-Way at Crown Jewel. I'm conflicted because I love Rhea, she's brilliant, but when I see Nia Jax I want to put my fist through my screen, so I tend to skip her segments. It ends in a brawl and a face-off between Nia and Rhea. Get Rhea some better competition ASAP. Johnny Gargano takes on Giovanni Vinci next. Ludwig Kaiser tries to get involved, but Tommaso Ciampa chases him off. Gargano gets the one final beat and wins. Logan Paul is here for a promo. He slags off Dylan Dennis for losing his job after Logan beat him and says he will beat Rey Mysterio for the US Championship, but gets interrupted by Dirty Dom. The crowd hate these two lads, that's for sure. You can barely hear them for the boos, but they make fun of Rey Mysterio before Logan turns his attention to ring announcer Samantha Irvin. He asks her to come into the ring, which she does. Logan asks her to announce him as the new US champion, but she refuses as Ricochet attacks Logan and sends him running. Ricochet knees Dom and looks for a shooting star press, but Logan pulls Dom out the ring. Goth Logan Paul and Judgment Day would be hilarious, even just for 1 week. Give it a bash. Backstage, JEY USO is getting warmed up for his match with Damian Priest tonight. He gets approached by Drew McIntyre, who sarcastically tells Jay that he's sorry Jimmy cost Jay and Cody the tag titles. Drew could never relate to the Bloodline costing him a title match. Drew does have some advice and irritates Jay by telling him to just get over it. I'm loving sarcastic moral high horse Drew McIntyre right now. He's such an interesting character to watch. SAMI ZAYN takes on Drew McIntyre in the next match. It's a banger, a hot competitive match. Drew looks for a Claymore, but Rhea Ripley's music hits and she comes out. Sami looks for the Helluva Kick, but Rhea distracts him, allowing Drew to get that Claymore and win. Drew walks past Rhea, not acknowledging the help she gave him tonight. Backstage, Seth congratulates Drew on his first win as a member of Judgment Day. Drew fires back, saying he saw Seth talk to Rhea earlier tonight and noticed Seth didn't say no to her offer. Finally, a wrestler who actually watches the show and reacts accordingly. Drew might turn heel soon, but his character is actually a face character. The two men agree that at Crown Jewel there will be no Judgment Day involved. Presumably the finish will now 110% see Judgment Day getting involved, no doubt. Main event time, JEY USO takes on Damian Priest. Priest looks for Razor's Edge, but Jay slips out and hits a spear and an USO splash. He pins Priest, but Finn Balor is ran down to distract the referee and stop him counting the pin. Jay takes out Balor and dives onto him, but when he gets back into the ring, Balor pulls Jay into the ropes to low blow him and allow Priest to get the South of Heaven chokeslam. Priest wins the main event, but it's not enough for Judgment Day as Finn Balor beats down Jay and hits a coup de grace. The Judgment Day grab chairs and look to pulverize Jay's leg like they did Cody's, but Cody makes a save. Balor meets him in the entranceway, but he gets thrown into the barricade. Cody gets to the ring and brawls with Priest, getting the upper hand too. Cody looks to pulverize Priest's leg, but Balor pulls him out and the show goes off the air with the faces holding the ring.